The Shelby Ann effect is in full force over here, and I have been dying to try this viral drugstore makeup routine for weeks. So today I finally gathered up all the products. We're gonna be trying this out together for the first time, and I am so excited. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. I even had to get my little headband out because Shelby's always wearing a headband, so this is so exciting. I will have all these products linked down below in the description box. If you have not heard of Shelby Ann, you need to go check her out. I am obsessed with her videos. I literally will go to her TikTok account to look and see if I've missed any new videos from her. I love her videos that much. So check her out on TikTok as well as Instagram. She is so sweet and she's a professional makeup artist, and yeah, she's awesome. Definitely a Shelby Ann fangirl over here. So let's dive in. We have to start with skin prep because Shelby Ann is a skin prep advocator. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but she loves skin prep. So we have some new skin prep products to try, and I can't wait. We are starting with the Thayer's Milky Toner. I cannot wait to try this. I love a good milky toner. So we're gonna open this up and get to it. I feel like this is gonna be thick. I feel like based on the videos I've seen, this is a thick toner. So I'm excited to try this. It's gonna put like a little bit, oh my gosh, in my hand. It's definitely very hydrating. This is a beyond unique texture of a product. Wow. Here's what my skin looks like after just the toner. It already feels so much more hydrated. I waited to do any sort of skincare until I filmed this video. So after my shower, I did not apply a single product to my face. So we're already feeling nice and hydrated. Next, we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Thirst Burst Drops. I'm excited to try these. I see Shelby buying like 20 of these every time she goes to Ulta. So I haven't tried a ton of e.l.f. skincare, but I think these are supposed to be similar to the Glow Recipe drops. So let's see. I do like the niacinamide drops. Do these have niacinamide in them? They do. Okay, so this is a dewy and brightening serum. I feel like that was a lot, but Shelby always wears a lot, so I'm just kind of following the visual demonstration. Again, these feel so hydrating. Like, wow, my skin is already looking so glassy. I love it. Okay, we're gonna let this soak in for a sec before we go in with our next product. These are supposed to be for all skin types. I would say I have combo skin. I used to have oily skin, but then I had a baby and my skin definitely tamed down with the oil production. So I would say I have pretty normal skin. Sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's oily. So that's why I say combo. I don't know if that's actually what combo skin is, but that's what we're going with. Next, we have another e.l.f. product. This is the Whoa Glow SPF 30 Sun Protection and Makeup Primer. I actually have used this and I love this. I did buy all of this stuff at Ulta and Target, online and in store. It took some tracking down for all of these products because so many of them were sold out everywhere. So I have used this, and I've actually been using this a lot recently, but I just had this little mini guy over here. I don't even know how I got this. I think it was like a free sample or something when I placed an e.l.f. order, but I did buy it the full size because I have been using this every single day. But since this one is open and there's still a little bit left, we're just gonna go in with the little one. I have this in the shade Sunbeam, by the way, which is the medium shade. So this is where we're gonna get our sunscreen as well as some glowy primer vibes. So I'm just gonna blend this in until you can't see it anymore. As someone who lives in Florida, I am a little bit ashamed to say I'm not a daily sunscreen wearer, but I am trying. I'm trying over here. Wow, look at my face. That's a lot. That is a glow. We can definitely ice skate on this base, which means, according to Shelby, that we are ready to move on to complexion products. Oh my gosh. For foundation, I picked up the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I bought the shade N3. So hopefully this works for me. I don't know. I ordered this online. I'm typically like a neutral undertone. However, I have gotten a lot of sun recently, so I'm a little bit tanner than I normally am, but we're gonna make this work no matter what. I also do have a wet sponge as well as a brush. I think we're gonna start with the brush and then move on to the sponge if we need it. So I have the BK Beauty 101 foundation brush, and we're just gonna tap right on in and see. Hopefully this color works. I feel like it's gonna work, actually. I did decide to go in with a sponge just to kind of get a smoother finish. Like, shade is not a perfect match. I feel like, I don't know, my skin doesn't look very neutral right now, but like 99% of the time, a neutral foundation is what matches me. So we're gonna make it work. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer. Actually, I need to check her video to see exactly what order she goes in, so we don't stray too far from her routine. She calls this her filter makeup routine, so that's what we're going for. Next, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24 full hour, what the heck, 24 hour full wear concealer. I have this in the shade Oatmeal. I hope this is light enough because I don't know, I might have purchased a shade too dark. I actually ran out of memory on my SD card, so I had to delete some stuff. Now, I did get this open, and yay, it's gonna be light enough for sure. And I'm just gonna put concealer everywhere that Shelby put concealer. I have her video like paused, literally paused with all of her concealer on, so we're just gonna copy her. Okay, so she used 2 different concealers. I'm only using one. I couldn't find the Neutrogena one anywhere, so we just are using the L'Oreal. I have used this concealer before, but it's been a really long time. So we're gonna blend this out until it looks good. Sometimes I'm talking and I'm like, wait, where is the sentence going, Paige? Okay, we are nice and blended and we're gonna move on to the next step. Next, we're going in with the Milani Cheek Kiss bronzer. This is in the shade Spilling Tea, and I'm gonna use my BK Beauty 109. I have never used this before, but she swears that this is the best. So we're just gonna dive in and start blending. I will say, I do love a good cream bronzer. My favorite is the Rare Beauty bronzer stick, but I would be very happy to find a drugstore alternative. I also love Milani, and I feel like they're doing really well right now, which makes me so happy. Milani is one of those brands that has like been there from the beginning. Like if you were a early 2010s, however you say that, makeup YouTube watcher, then you know that they are OG, and like they're still here and they're still coming out with amazing products. This is a full glam look, by the way, so hopefully that's what you're looking for. For cream blush, she uses one from, She Glam, but I don't have that blush, so I decided to pull out these Morphe cream blushes because these are also drugstore or at least available at Ulta, and these are so good. I do not hear enough people talking about these. These are their Euphoric Rush 3-in-1 Silk blushes. Here's what they look like. They have this really cool swirl to them. We're gonna go in with the shade Pleasured. I'll show you what it looks like. I've used this, so it's not as satisfying as it once was, but look at this product. It is so pretty and so cool. And they sell these little like cushion sponges. They're called the Morphe Cloud Cushions, and you just put it on your finger like this, and it's so cute. We're just gonna tap in to pick up some product and watch how pigmented this is. My fridge is like making ice right now. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, look at how pigmented and pretty this is. They're so hydrating. They do not disturb the product underneath, and you just do a little like tapping motion and they blend out in seconds. Like, this is stunning. I love this formula. If you have not tried this, oh my God. All right, we're gonna have to grab another one of these. Morphe is making a bit of a comeback, which we love to see, and I need to see more people talking about these blushes. Let me show you the 3 shades I have. So we have Pleasured, which is a really pretty peachy pink. Then we have Addicted, which is just like a straight up peach. And then we have Energized, which is a really pretty like purpley mauve color. This one I haven't used, so you can see like the full satisfying swirl. I love it. So definitely go check out these Morphe blushes if you haven't already. My under eyes are creasy. Oh my God, they are so creasy. Okay, next we're going in with the L'Oreal Blurfection Loose Powder. I have this in the shade Light Pink, I think. Pink Light. So we're gonna open this up. Here's what it looks like. I feel like pink powders have always been a thing, right? But I feel like pink powders, especially recently, have been like so popular. So I'm excited to try a new one. I will need to blend out my under eye concealer though, because we are looking rough. Wow, this powder is super fine. I'm gonna use a little powder puff from Amazon. Don't know what the brand is. I really wanna try the ones that Shelby uses, but I have a bunch of these, so we're just gonna use these for now. And oh, I need to reblend my concealer first. Okay, now we're gonna go in with powder, and I'm just gonna tap this. She does a little like tap in the powder and then like presses on her hand so that she doesn't like cake up the powder on her skin. So we're gonna do that method. It is very blurring, I will say. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that is definitely a blurring powder. Wow. So I'm just gonna apply this powder everywhere where I applied concealer. Then I'm just gonna use a clean fluffy brush to dust off the excess powder. We're jumping to brows. This is definitely not the order that I would normally do my makeup, but we have the Infallible Brows Brow Lamination from L'Oreal. I am so excited to try this. I am a clear brow gel girly, so anytime there's a clear brow gel, I want to try it. My favorite is the Rare Beauty, but I feel like this looks incredible, so we are just going to laminate the brows. Wow, I like the applicator. It's really long, but it's also like skinny, if that makes sense. So here's what it looks like. I really like it a lot. I need to trim my eyebrows, my goodness. Okay, our brows are set and in place. So she doesn't show her eye look on camera. We're gonna do something quick, but I did pick up a new eyeshadow palette, also from Morphe, and I cannot wait to try this. This is the new Outer Spice eyeshadow palette. Morphe just came out with so many of these 6-pan palettes, as well as some 12-pan palettes, I believe. I did purchase this. I used to get PR from Morphe, but I don't get PR from them anymore, so no hard feelings, it's fine. But I did pick this one up because this one was the one I thought I would use the most, but I did see a lot of people get this whole collection in PR, as well as their new like cream eyeshadow pots. Oh my gosh, you can see Shelby's video in the mirror. So here is this palette. This isn't part of her video, but she did make a video about these and talked about how much she loved them. So we are gonna use this today to do a simple eye look. I'm gonna start with this matte shade here and put this in my crease. I didn't use a primer, I'm just using the like concealer that I blended onto my eyelids. I've been a fan of Morphe for many years, as you guys probably know, but I'm so excited to see this like almost like rebrand that they're doing. Like they're coming out with all these fun new products that seem to be hitting the mark, if that makes sense. Like they're kind of stand out. Like I feel like these palettes are very stand out. They just came out with some blush trios, I think, the swirly blushes that I showed you. I don't know, I just feel like I've been impressed and definitely feel like I've been marketed to, if that makes sense. Like I want to buy all of these fun new Morphe products. Okay, beautiful light kind of purpley taupe color, love it. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the other matte shade here, this kind of medium matte shade. I'm gonna switch brushes, and then we're just gonna tap into this and then put this in the outer corner. Probably like the outer half of my eye, honestly. Does anyone ever sit and do their makeup with their baby monitor like props up so you can see it? Okay, so cute, love, love, love. There's also a really pretty matte shade, but it has glitter in it. It's this one right here, and then this is like a shimmer, but then these two in the middle are like the standout shades. So we're gonna swatch these. Oh my gosh, wow. I know you can use these wet, but I'm just gonna swatch them dry first. That is so pretty. There's like a pinky champagne color and then a gold. Okay, I think we're gonna do the pinkier champagne, and I'm just gonna use my finger. I'm just gonna apply this dry. Maybe we'll do wet after just to see how intense we can get it, but this is so pretty. It's a very interesting texture. Like it looks like it would feel wet, but it feels pretty dry actually. Okay, cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna get a little bit of product on my brush here And then I'm going to spray my brush like we used to do in the good old days. So we've got our product here. Just gonna, spray that brush a little bit and then apply. Oh my gosh, yes. Wow, okay, can you, you can see the difference. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm just using the NYX Bear With Me setting spray, random. I'm not using the one that we're using for the video because it's like an aerosol and I just feel like, I don't know. I just wanted to use the NYX one, so. Okay, I am loving this. I'm gonna go in with the like lighter matte, the medium matte, not the lighter matte, the darker matte that we used, and just put a tiny bit on my lower lash line. And then for mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Pixie large lash mascara. I don't have the one that she's using in her video, but I love this mascara and it's from the drugstore. This is so good. I used to use this and I forgot how good it was. The wand is very big, so 9 times out of 10 I poke the inner part of my nose with this, so hopefully I don't do it this time, but it literally happens almost every single time that I do my makeup. Here is a difference with one very light coat of this mascara versus no mascara. It seriously is the best. I'll probably go in with another coat and just like really get in between my lashes, but my goodness, is this an incredible mascara. Okay, I successfully applied my mascara without touching the wand to my face and I'm so happy about it. Okay, now we're gonna see what's next because again, this is literally not the order I would do my makeup in at all. Normally I do my eyes last, so. Next we're going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer in the shade 350 Medium. So far, literally everything that I've used today is new to me except for the Morphe blush, the L'Oreal concealer, and my mascara. Oh, and the e.l.f. sunscreen. Besides that, I have not tried any of these products. So we're gonna go in with this bronzer and I'm excited to try this. I'm just gonna top this where we put the cream bronzer. This way our makeup is supposed to last all day. If we use like a cream bronzer and then powder bronzer and then a cream blush and then a powder blush. Seems like Shelby really likes L'Oreal, by the way. Like I feel like L'Oreal is a brand that I haven't really tried a whole lot from, but a lot of the products that we're using today are L'Oreal and I'm so far loving this look, so I have high hopes. It's so funny, I literally was like, she's using so many L'Oreal products, and then in her video she talks about how many L'Oreal products she's using because they just have come up with so many good ones. Next, we're going in with this L'Oreal blush in the shade Confident Pink. This is intense, so I'm just gonna do one little tap. Oh, I probably shouldn't smack it on this delicate powder. Okay, and then we're gonna just top this over where we put that Morphe cream blush. Wow, so pretty. This is a color that I probably would have never picked myself because it just is like a very intimidating bright pink, but it is so pretty. She said she doesn't have a highlighter recommendation, so I'm just gonna go in with this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This is something that I just bought, but I used to have this and it's kind of reminiscent of the Hourglass powders. I feel like it's a very natural highlighter and it's a baked product, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this because she doesn't wear like a super intense highlighter, and I wanted to stick to the drugstore theme, so we're just gonna apply a little bit of this. It's so pretty, and I think it was like $4.99. Essence is definitely one of the more affordable brands at the drugstore. Like some products are like $17 for like a bronzer or a blush. I don't even remember how much all of the products that I purchased today, but I know some of them were drugstore, but still like a little bit more expensive to me. I'm still stuck in the days when e.l.f. was like $1, $3, or $5. And I almost bought the new e.l.f. tinted moisturizer, but it was $18. I could not. I literally had it in my hand and I was like, let me go put this back because I do not need to buy an $18 tinted moisturizer from e.l.f. unless I need to. Let me know if you've tried it. Okay, our highlighter is complete. Very natural, very cute, very affordable. We love it. Now we're gonna go in with this setting spray, which I'm excited about. This is supposed to be a dupe for the One Size. This is again the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. So we're just gonna spray this. Oh my gosh. Whew, that smells just like hairspray, which, oh my gosh. I don't really use hairspray often. It tastes like hairspray. Maybe don't talk right after you spray it. I feel like I can instantly tell that this is gonna make my makeup last all day. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like hairspray for your face. So, wow. Now we have the lips. So I found the lip liner that she used. It's the NYX Duck Plumping Lip Liner in the shade Subtle Touch. So we are gonna go in with this. I've only tried like one plumping lip liner and it was from ColourPop, so I'm excited to try another one. I feel like that's the new thing. This color is way darker than a color that I would typically go for, so this is interesting. This is very pigmented and very matte, so I'm just kind of blending it with my finger because it doesn't just like rub in with your lips. I am not a harsh lip line kind of girl, so I tried to blend it out as well as I could. And then for lipstick, I couldn't find the one that she uses in her video. It's from L'Oreal, I'm pretty sure. It's the like caramel latte or something, but I found Ferris Nude. Maybe this is the one that she uses actually. Yeah, she uses L'Oreal caramel latte. I could not find that. It literally was not at Ulta online or in store, so I don't know. But I found Ferris Nude, which she uses in another one of her videos. I think it's the one where it's like, wow, my lips are starting to sting. I was like, I don't even feel the plumping, but my lips are, I'm starting to feel it. I think it was a video where she did like a full face of drugstore like wedding makeup and she talked about this shade. So I picked this one up and we're gonna try this out. Oh yes, yes. This is my kind of lip color. And then I think she goes over that with a lip gloss, but I kind of like the finish of the lip as it is. And this lip color actually looks really good with the eyeshadow that I chose today. So yay, I love this. I guess this is the finished look. Oh my gosh. The Shelby Ann filter makeup routine, drugstore edition. I love it. I love it. It's definitely full glam. It's definitely more makeup than I'm used to. Let me take my headband off. That way we can get the full effect of this makeup look. Oh my gosh. What do we think? Do we like it? I like it. Let me know what your thoughts are. It definitely looks like I have a lot of makeup on, and that's because I do, because this is literally like a full glam, full face of makeup, but I like it. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but I have hyped up this moment in my head a lot. So I am just gonna take a second and appreciate Miss Shelby's drugstore makeup routine, and you're gonna have to let me know if you have tried this, what your favorite products are from her routine, and if you haven't tried it, I think you need to. I have a few other videos to film, so I will check back in when those are done. So probably in a few hours, and I'll update you on how my makeup looks. So in the next clip you see, it will have been a few hours, and yeah, I'll give you that update. I am gonna go ahead and film my intro now though. So know that the outro is filmed now, but now the clip that you're gonna see next is filmed later. I just finished filming my other videos, so my hair is looking a little bit crazy. I just filmed a PR haul actually. I'm looking for my phone so I can see what time it is. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours since I applied this makeup, and it's definitely still looking good. I have a lot of makeup on. Like, I can tell I have a lot of makeup on, so it's definitely not like a natural everyday go-to kind of look, but it's really pretty and I'm loving the way that it's wearing. I feel like it honestly might even look a little bit better because like I just have some like natural moisture in my skin that's kind of like breaking through the powderiness, if that makes sense. So I think it honestly is just like looking better and better. I'm not like creasing anywhere. The blush is popping. The bronzer still looks really good. The lip is still going strong. It's not burning anymore. But yeah, the lip color is staying really well. I do want to put a gloss on top. I actually got a package from Maybelline that I just showed, and I know Shelby loves these lip glosses, but I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna leave it as it is because I don't need to, I don't know. We'll try it another day. We'll try adding the Maybelline lip gloss on top another day, but I think the makeup turned out really well. So far, 2 thumbs up. Obviously 2 hours isn't like a super long time, but I have been sitting here under these hot, bright lights and it's still looking good, if not better. So just wanted to pop in here and give you guys this update. Thank you so much for watching me try this viral drugstore makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.